is diary entry. Keeping a diary is a good way of recording the main events of your day. It could be a record of important events. A diary entry may also be a personal account involving the feelings and thought of the writer. Now, points to remember while writing a diary entry. Number 1 point. A diary entry is always written in the first person, means I. Number 2. The style is informal and the composition usually short. Informal means in a friendly way. Number 3. Sometimes the writer starts the entry with a salutation, Dear Diary. Number 4. A diary entry begins with the day, date, and time. Number 5. Mention the place where you are. Number 6. When you finish, you may conclude by signing with your first name. Entry format. So at first you can see I have drawn a straight line. So you also at first with the help of your pencil draw one straight line. Okay. Now by following this line you have to write it down. Now at first at the top you have to write the place from where you belong. I have written Delhi. Okay. Next line you have to write without giving any one line gap. You have to write the date. For an example, 26th August 2020. So in this way you have to write. Don't write the date like this, 26.08.20 or 26/08/20. These two formats are wrong. You have to write in this format only. Okay. Now next you have to write in the next line you have to write the day, Sunday. Okay. Then you have to write the time, 8 p.m. So now this full section, this one opening format, this consists of half marks. Now this date is very important. If you are not giving this date, then you are not going to get any half marks here. So this date is very important, children. So I am warning you now again, don't use this type of format while writing the date. This is completely wrong. Try to use in this way. Write in this way, you will get full half marks in this section. Now this section contains half marks. You will get the full half marks here. Now next you have to do is the salutation. Salutation means then you have to give one line gap, children. Give one line gap. One line gap. After giving one line gap, you have to write the salutation, Dear Diary. Then give comma. Now this section, this salutation also contains half marks. Thing is optional, that is after giving the salutation you may write the heading. This is optional. Okay, you may or may not write this one. This is complete optional. If you are writing, then very good, you will get 1 mark here, and if you are not writing, then don't worry, this mark will be adjusted in the body section. Then coming to the body. Now remember one thing, children, you have to do 3 paragraphs here. You have to do 3 paragraphs here and don't give any line gap after this. Now at first we will start with introduction. Okay, now what are the points we could include in introduction paragraph? And of course, children, don't write this introduction. I'm just writing this word here just to make you understand that you have to make one paragraph, the first paragraph, which will be the introduction of your diary entry. And in this section, what are the possibilities, what are the things you can write? For an example, what will be the content? You have to discuss the content. So you have to write the basic thing of the content. Okay, then you can describe the topic in short. So within 2 or 3 lines, your introduction paragraph will be done. Okay, then no need, just give again 1 line gap. Then do another paragraph. That will be the expression. That will be the expression. So in this paragraph, you are going to express your exact view. Here you can add your feelings. You can add feelings, facts. You can discuss about any facts or the distant any incident. You can discuss about the incident or views, your views, any effects of any incident. Whatever your topic will be, according to that you can express everything in this, the middle paragraph, which is known as the expression. So in this paragraph you can add all those points here. Then again you have to give 1 line gap. Again give 1 line gap. After that you are going to write the conclusion. Okay, you have to do another paragraph. You have to do another paragraph, and this whole thing is the body, and the body contains 2 marks, and the body contains 2 marks. The whole thing is known as body, and this body contains 2 marks. Okay, and if you are writing the heading, then 1 mark is going for that, and if you are not writing the heading, then don't worry, and for that you will get 1 mark extra from here. So altogether the heading and the body contains 3 marks. If you are not writing the heading, then completely fine, you are getting that mark in the body section as 3. So what are the points you could add in the conclusion part? You need to end the diary entry with your mood and the future action. I was using pencil. So end with your mood and future actions. So these are the points you could include in 3 paragraphs. In this way you have to create the whole format. In this way you have to create the whole format, children. You can see, in this way we have to create the whole format. Now at last, draw this line quite bigger. So at end you are going to write your name as signature. Okay, now this section also contains half marks. So altogether in this way 5 marks is getting distributed throughout the diary entry. In this way the 5 marks is getting distributed throughout the diary entry. So at last what you are going to do, children, erase this line which you have drawn. Erase that line. So altogether it will give a straight line and it will maintain the whole format. It will give a good looks. It will create a good attraction. Maintain good handwriting. Spelling should not be wrong. In this way you can score full marks in your diary entry. So again I'm just telling you the marks distribution, children. The first, here the important part is the date. So don't write in this way. You are going to write in this way only and you can get half marks here. Then you have to give one line gap. Then write the salutation, dear diary, then give comma. Here it also contains 1/2 marks. Then you have to give heading. This is completely optional. CBSE students, CBSE schools usually ask the students to write this heading, and ICSE students doesn't ask the students to write the heading. So it's completely optional, children. If you are in CBSE board, then write this heading. If you are from ICSE board, then no need to write this heading. Now this contains the half marks. If you are from CBSE, you will get the 1 marks for the heading, and if you are from ICSE board, then you will get 3 marks in the body. Then you have each paragraph will take 1 marks each. Then don't need to write the introduction. Start writing from here only. In the introduction paragraph, you have to do 3 paragraphs by giving 1 line gap. Then in the introduction, what are the points you could add? Content, you can describe the topic in short. Then give 1 line gap. Then you have to express your views. Actually you have to express the topic of the question. So here you can add your feelings, facts, incident, views, effects of that incident, etc. Then you have to give 1 line gap and write the conclusion. End your diary entry with the last paragraph with your mood and the future action of any incidents. Whatever your question will be, whatever on what topic you are going to write, it will depend on that only. And at last you are going to add your name. It will work as a subscription. You can also take it in that way. So at last you have to write your name as a signature, and here you can also get half marks. This here also contains half marks. So altogether I have made you understand how you can score good marks or you can score full marks in your diary entry by following this easy format, children. This easy format, I have already discussed everything here, and I warned you what are the mistakes usually you children do in your exams for which you are not getting full marks in your diary entry. So please beware. Don't make all sorts of mistakes. Don't write in a zigzag way. For an example, Delhi here, you are writing date from here, then Sunday from here, then time from here. No, this is complete a messy format. This will not give you good marks. That's why I give you this trick to draw 1 line with the help of your pencil. Then after completing your writing, you can erase that line, so it will maintain a straight line in the format. So these are the several mistakes you usually do in your exams. Then the thing is, you usually lose your marks in the date section. Don't do that. Then you usually forget to give the comma here. Don't do that. Then the several points usually missed up. Children don't write the introduction. They leave the introduction as incomplete. So these are the points you need to include in your body section. Now you have to know what are the points you have to write in the introduction section, what are the points you have to write in the expression, what are the points you have to write in the conclusion part. So in this way you have to understand that what are the points we need to include while writing a diary entry. This is completely very easy thing, and these are the points you need to remember. After that, children, I promise you will get full marks in your diary entry.